Hello guys, today I'll be showing you how to make a Minecraft bucket server for 32-bit and 64-bit. So along the way I'll be showing you different errors that occur and how to fix them as well. So the first thing you must do now is go to your control panel. Windows 7, Windows 8, whatever you're using, go to your control panel. Make sure you have small icons on, and then over here it should say System. Click on that, and then here it will tell you 64-bit or 32-bit. If you already know that, just skip this part and go ahead. So if you open the link in the description, if you open the description up first, there should be two links. One will say bucket 64-bit, one will say bucket 32-bit. Download whichever one matches your computer, and then you'll be on this page here, and then click download. So I'm going to download 64-bit now. I'm going to pause the video, then come back when it's finished. So I'll see you then, guys. Okay guys, so it's now finished downloading, and this should be in my downloads folder. We now need to ignore these two quickly. Ignore those two. Okay, so this is now here. We can now extract this by going up here. Maybe not. Okay, well we can use WinRAR anyway. So just right click it and just click extract here. So make sure you have WinRAR installed for this because it's for some reason when I extract it. Okay, so make sure you have a program called WinRAR installed. There'll be a link in the description for this as well. So it's called WinRAR, download in the description. Click that and download that if you haven't already got it. So it will now extract this file, which again will take a few seconds. But while it's extracting, we can go onto Google, okay, and we need to type in, make sure you type in this, Java Runtime Environment 7, or you can also use a download link in the description. Okay, so this will update our Java to the latest version. Do not skip this part, even if you assume you have got the latest Java. You must do this or it will not work. So you click accept, and then find whichever one applies to you. So again, 64-bit or 32-bit says 86. So 64-bit is over here, so I'm going to download that quickly. Okay, so it takes a few seconds to download, it's quite quick. And then we're going to run this. Mine might already be updated, but just for this video I'm going to show you anyway. So yeah, so in the description you must have now downloaded Bukkit, and then now you must download this Java. So the link to that is in the description. Okay, ignore that, that's something else. Okay, so install. Okay, I'm going to reinstall it just for this video again. So do not skip this part. A lot of people will skip this part and ignore me, and then their Bukkit won't work, and then they'll leave a comment in the description say, oh, it won't work, and I can't help you out because you ignored the video. Okay, so again, this is now installing. We can also close this tab and also close our Bukkit tab as well. Okay, so we're now on this page here. If you go into the description now and click the download link called Log Me in Hamachi, you'll be on this page here. Then come down here and just tick conditions of use, and then I think Java's now downloaded. Here we go. Okay, so come down here and tick it, and then click download now on the unmanaged version, then download that as well. Okay, so this is now downloading, it should be done. And also while doing that, our Bukkit server did it was extracted from the compressed folder. Okay, so Hamachi is now downloaded. We can now run this as well. Yeah, it's a safe download, don't worry about that. English, yep. Next, yep. 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 Okay, so Hamachi is now installing. So you should now have the latest version of Java in an extracted Bukkit folder, which you can now open up. And then now Hamachi downloading, just so we've got it all ready for the setup. Okay, so we now close the internet browser completely and leave this open. Okay, so the first thing you must do is follow the instructions. So you must click the power button to get started, call it whatever you want. So my name's Callum, I'm going to call it Callum's PC for this video. Okay, then once that's set up we can leave that for the moment. Okay, it should be nearly done now. So you must have Hamachi open while your server's running, by the way. Don't close it. Okay, so for now we're going to leave that there and open up our Bukkit 64-bit or 32-bit server folder. So you'll have a lot of files here. So the first thing you must do is there are 4 run files down here. So one of them or 2 of them, maybe even 3 of them, or even maybe all of them will work for you. But for me, I reckon just one of them will work. So if you have an error, it will say the system cannot find the path specified, press any key to continue, and then just delete that run file. So for me, run 4 won't work, and that's just for me, it does depend on the person. Again, run 3 does not work for me, so I'll delete that as well. Run 2 for me does work. As you can see, it's now running the actual code. And let's just test run 1. So for me, run 1 and run 2 both work, but depending on your computer or whatever, it might be 1, 3, anything really. Okay, so I can now use either of these to run my server. So let's just go ahead now and run it. You will get errors, and that's very normal. Okay, I've already got one saying crash report. Okay, that's because, so I'm getting an error here, and you probably are as well. That's because you need to go into this server properties file, which I added earlier, and just delete this here. It's saying paste your Hamachi IPv4 address here. Just get rid of that. That was sorry, that's my mistake. Okay, now try again and run it. Okay, so now it is working. So yeah, make sure you do delete that from it. I might edit the download anyway to get rid of that. I have a feeling I will get another error here, and I will know why, and don't worry about that. Okay, so just leave this to run for a bit longer. Also, so you have this comes with plugins pre-installed in your plugins folder up here, and there are quite a lot, and these will make your server much slower and also slower to start up. So I am going to delete the majority of them in a second, because that will probably cause my computer to crash, because the computer is not that great, but it might work for you, it might not. Okay, so mine's kind of frozen now already. So what I'm going to do is just delete some plugins. So I'm going to keep, I'm going to delete everything except these ones called Essentials, because these are quite important, these plugins. So if you're having problems, do the same as me. If not, I would say just carry on with the video. Okay, so just delete these. Okay, so they're now deleted. So now my server will run up a lot quicker and not have any errors, apart from the server IP one, obviously. Okay, let's just prepare in the spawn area. Okay, so that's now done. So that hasn't fully worked, I haven't got an actual IP yet. So what we need to do is go into Hamachi and create a new network and choose an ID first. I'm going to call it Callum's Minecraft server. Whoops. Choose a password. It's a secret. So choose a password as well, and you must remember this. I'm going to show it here actually. And you must tell your friends this Hamachi. So your friends must have Hamachi, and they must also have your network so that they can join it by going up here. Okay, so I've now got something called Callum's Minecraft server, and then up here it will tell you the IP on the left. So just right click and do copy IPv4 address. Now open up your server properties file here, and then over here where it did say paste your IPv4 address here, so that's now gone. We need to right click and paste the IP which you see up here. Okay, what do we do now? Let's remember. Yeah, so I'm going to run it. I don't think it's going to work, and I know why, and it may be the same for a lot of you. It's a very common error. Okay, so that IP you're using is the same you need to put into your Minecraft server multiplayer thing. Okay, so if I add server and put it here, okay, it does work for me. But for a lot of you it may not work, and I'm going to show you why now. So if yours says cannot connect, or your friends say cannot connect, I'm quickly going to show this error fix before continuing with how to make yourself the admin and also an op. So you need to go to your control panel. So this is if you're having problems. If you've got into your server fine, then that's fine, carry on with the video. And then down here again, small icons, it will say Windows Firewall. Click that. Okay, that's why. So my firewall is off, but most of you, your firewall will be on, and it will say it can't connect to the server. Let me just show you what I mean. That will probably happen now. So if your firewall is on, a lot of you will have this problem. Okay, let me just let it run. Okay, so if I go on multiplayer, it does still work actually. Okay, anyway, so you must go to your firewall and then just up here click turn Windows Firewall on or off, and then just turn off your firewall like that. So that's if you're having the error where when you go on Minecraft multiplayer, it says it can't connect to the server. That may be just for some of you, but that's the error that I used to always get, and that's how I fixed it. Okay, so now open up Minecraft again. You must run this file for your server to be open. Also make sure Hamachi is always open as well. Okay, so I'm now going to show you how to make yourself an op, which means you can access all the commands. Okay, so if I now go to my server, okay, it's quite laggy for me. My computer and my internet's not great, I'm going to be honest. Okay, so currently I can't use any commands, and that's because you're not an op. I might be able to use some. What you need to do is type in here op and then your username. So my username is Agent Callum. If your username's hello dude 123, then you need to type op hello 123 whatever. Okay, so op Agent Callum. So I am now an op, which means I'm like the administrator, so I can use any command I want now. So I can also use this to make myself in creative mode. So to make yourself creative mode, you need to type game mode 1 and then again your username. And I am now in creative mode and I can fly around. I think also game mode 3 should be adventure mode. No, that's survival it said. I think that is adventure mode though. And then game mode 0 is also survival mode. Okay. And there we go, guys. If you have any problems, please listen to the error fixes I've shown in the video. Make sure you update Java. I will put some more error fixes in the description, which you can copy. And thanks for watching, guys. If it worked for you, please give a thumbs up, subscribe. It does mean a lot. If you have any problems, please leave a comment. It's fine. I'll help you out. Thanks for watching, guys.